Alrighto, live again. Next in the how-to video. So just a quick one on buying cards on Facebook, guys. I am a big believer that it is buyer beware. There are sellers out there that are not very nice. There's not many. They generally get weeded out pretty quick. They get called out. They get posted up. All the information you should be able to find on the seller is available at your fingertips. You just got to search. So I'm just going to do a quick, practical demonstration of finding a card that I want to buy, and then just a few steps that I'm going to take to assure myself that I am going to get the card. Listen, this is not foolproof. There's been plenty of people out there that have been reputable sellers, and then the wheels have come off and they've become dodgy. But this is a few little things there to just make your life a little bit easier, and a little bit less chance of getting scammed. Now I'm going to use Justin Petrescu as an example here. I've already teed it up with him. He doesn't mind. You probably mind after I show you this video. But I'm just going to do just a few things that I do when I buy a card on Facebook. All right, so let's just say the card I want to buy, and this is because Justin's got one for sale. I'm going to type into the search bar Ja Morant Fanatics PSA. All right, I'm going to scroll down. That one's already been sold. That one's already been sold. Scrolling down. Here we go. All right. Justin Petrescu, NBA Card Sales Auction Contest Australia. He's got a Ja Morant PSA 10 Fanatics rated rookie, $220 posted. He's popped a photo up and he's coined it. That's what the term coining a photo means. He's written his name on, looks like the back of a Pokemon card, and he's put the date. First step. Right, we don't worry about coining photos in our page because we put the owners back onto the buyers to be careful. Very first thing you want to do when you see a card for sale, ask them to coin it. You want to make sure they have it, and then look for Photoshops. This don't look Photoshop to me. It looks pretty sweet. All right, so yeah, I'm cruising through this sales page and I see this card and I go, yeah, I don't mind that. That's not bad. I like Ja. He's a gangster. He's got a PSA 10. Fanatics exclusive, so that's a variant of the optic card exclusive to Fanatics. So one of the first things I do, I see 220 posted. Now comps, look, everyone's got different feeling on comps. I use them as a guide. All right, if I really like that card and I'm happy to pay $220 for it, I'm just going to get it. Okay, I'm just going to get it. I think that sounds reasonable for that card at that price. And I like it, and I like Ja, and I like that card, and he's obviously comfortable selling it for $220 because that's what he posted it for. But first thing I'll do is I'll just jump on eBay. All right, I'm going to type it in the search engine, Ja Morant Fanatics PSA 10. All right, so here's some for sale at the moment. This is all in US dollars. He wants $350. He wants $284. This one's getting bid on $153.50 US dollars, and it's 23 hours. So already Justin's price looks pretty cool on that. But important tip, come over to this left-hand side and hit sold items. All right, now we'll go through. Okay, on the 9th of March, one of these sold for $140. Now, with the US exchange rate, very rough rule of thumb, just add 50%. All right, so $210. Right, Justin wants $220. That ain't bad. Now, there's one for $128, which is about $188, $190, $240 back in February 27, $200. So he's dropped a little bit since Justin put this post up because of all the hassles he's had in the news. But, scrolling through back in February, that was a $200 US card, and Justin only wants $220 for it. So price, I'm pretty happy. Right, that seems like a reasonable price. If the price is too good to be true, it probably is. All right, so need to be aware of that. Okay, so we've come through here. We've got our price. All right, now, who's Justin Petrescu? One of the first things I do is click on the person. Let's click on him. Now, I'm already friends with Justin, so I can see quite a lot of information. Let's have a look. I need to come here, view main profile. All right, it's one of the key things I look at. Friends. He has 572 friends. Now, 5 of those are mutual. So I've got in there. I can message one of my friends. And Josh Beard, he's my friend. I can ask him, what do you know about Justin Petrescu? All right, look at the photo. his missus is way hotter than him, so obviously he must be a nice guy if she's going to put up with his shit. Okay. So if you come in here and you see 0 friends, 1 friend, 2 friends, 3 friends, 5, 10, 20, be aware. It also would say somewhere in here how long he's been on Facebook for. If you see a brand new account and it's only 2 weeks old, then I'm going to be careful. Next thing I'm going to do is type up Justin Petresky. Just in the search box. Oh, hang on, homepage. No, I'm not. I'm going to go to another page. This is NBA Basketball Cards Australia. All right, in the search engine here, I'm going to type in Justin Petresky. Having a look, there he is on the 26th, 28th. Selling a Kobe back in October. Boo Night back in February. Selling Case here. January, Giddy. All right, and that's him on that post. And look at this, even better. So what you can do on Facebook is ask for a vouch of someone. So luckily for me, someone's already asked for a vouch post on Justin Petresky. And I've got 30 comments here of saying how good he is. I vouch for him too. Great guy, easy to deal with, legend, never an issue, no dramas, good lad, 100%. Right. With all this information in mind now, 50. If you've been on Facebook for a while, Michael, that's okay. If you only got 1 or 2, I'm going to be pretty sus on you. But looking through here, there's Aiden from Boxed Out. He's pretty big in the hobby. I know that dude. So he's vouched for him. So I'm getting pretty confident now. Barry, I know Barry, he's vouching for him. Glenn Kirby's been around for a while. When you got a lot of guys that are regularly on these pages saying that he's a good lad, then chances are that I'm going to have a pretty smooth deal here with Justin. All right, the last check that I will do is on here. And there's a page called Australian Sports Card Scammers Exposed. Now, this is a page dedicated to Australian sports card scammers. So when we come through here, we can see all sorts of horrible stories of people getting ripped off and people not getting paid. But again, search engine, search for Justin Petresky. Coming through here, so he's on the page. And I'm not seeing any posts with like a scam post about Justin Petresky. All right, so at this point now, I'm pretty happy that Justin Petresky is a pretty good guy. I like the price. I'm going to reach out to Justin and do the deal. Now, I'll normally just comment sold on his post, and then he'll flick me a PM to say what's your address and what's your payment details. Now, the fact that I've got all this information on Justin and he all seems pretty legit, probably wouldn't bother me paying friends and family on PayPal. But if you just wanted to that last little step, when you pay in PayPal, there's 2 payment methods. You can pay friends and family, which is like giving him cash. It's like giving this dude cash and not seeing the card. Goods and services, he's going to cop fees on his end, but on a goods and services, Justin will have to add tracking into the PayPal payment. So he tips my money. It's $220 minus, I think it's about 3% fee. Now, I'll say to Justin, listen, man, first time dealing with you. I like to buy that card, but I want to pay goods and services. And generally as a buyer, because I want to use that, I'll say I'll cover the fees. So I'll probably send him about $230. He'll get his $220. And now he needs to add tracking to PayPal. So once he's got that all packaged up for me, he'll send it to me. He'll put the tracking details into PayPal. When that arrives and I sign for it, if it's a really big card, you should get a signature on delivery. And then that all gets notified through PayPal. Those payments go through. If Justin, for whatever reason, decides he ain't going to send me that card and he really just needed that $220 to cover the punt in the slipper today, I have a recourse through PayPal to say this guy did not deliver what he said he was going to do, and I can lodge a case with them and then they'll get the money back for me. All right, again, nice, short and sweet. Oh, it's already gone 10 minutes. But that's how I go about buying cards on Facebook. You as the buyer, it's your money. If you're going to hand money over to someone and hand cash over to someone and you don't get your card and you didn't do any of these things, it's not cool that they did that to you. But you need to be aware that you need to do a couple of steps too there to make sure that you're getting covered. That's it. Video number 2 done and dusted. Thank you. See ya.